Yo guys, what's going on? It's Ghost here back with another video. I actually just filmed this video. It was probably about an hour long before I edited all the time lapses and whatnot. And hopefully this video has a lot better audio because this video I just recorded, I checked after the fact, complete ass. Apparently my microphone, I didn't set it up properly. That my OBS was all fucked up from when I used to play the IO with the gamma. So it's just like a bunch of stuff with. It was just a lot to like. It was just so I whatever. So I figured I'd restart, keep in some of the parts such as me making the map but we're gonna go over a lot of the stuff that I recovered. I'm just gonna keep the time lapse and whatnot. But with that being said, we're gonna basically what I had in mind was to create a new series on the channel. Now, as most of you know, if you're subscribed, you already know that I have a series on my channel, which is the Discord.js V12 series, which is where I show you how to make a Discord bot using Discord.js. Now that video is outdated. Discord.js has then now come out with version 13, which I am not sure if I'm going to rehash. Now, my last actual video was probably the how to make your home hosted IO server. That was probably about a year. That was a year ago. However, my last live stream was 5 months ago. So I figured if I start another series such as the one I am introducing today, it'll keep me on top of things, because in the Discord.js video, I was posting, I think, 1 or 2 videos at least every week with different episodes. Episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I was going to do an episode 13 with a 8-ball command, but I didn't have motivation for it. So, oh yeah, make sure you guys check out my shorts. Pretty cool. But yeah, no, the idea I had in mind, if I hadn't already said it, was to create our own tycoon. Now, tycoons they vary in population and growth and size. Meaning one day they're popular and one day they're not popular. So, for example, when you have an idea about doing a tycoon, you want to have the idea of, is this already finished? Is this already done? Is this popular? Should I do this? Should I do that? When you come to the Roblox page and you go to discover, you want to look up tycoon or tycoons. It doesn't matter. You want to look at what they have and what they don't have. So right off the bat, you can see that they have Mega Mansion Tycoon and Millionaire Empire Tycoon. These two right here immediately cross off anything that has to do with money, because Mega Mansion Tycoon, obviously you have to be rich to have a mega mansion, you know? And Millionaire Tycoon, I mean, it's in the title. Next up, you have Tropical Resort Tycoon. Now you can cross off anything that's got to do with, build your own hotel tycoon, manage your own resort tycoon. Cross that off the list. Clone Tycoon, literally the only clone tycoon I've ever seen on Roblox. So if you want to do that and keep it original, be my guest. Another thing, the tycoon that I'm gonna be doing, if let's say you did like a military tycoon, like a warfare tycoon, your whole tycoon, your map, your tycoon itself, the weapons you use, the teams, any vehicles, if you plan on having that game pass, that all has to revolve around what the theme of your tycoon is going to be. So my tycoon in this particular series will be based and revolved around Warfare Tycoon. I plan on showing you guys how to make a tycoon from scratch. I'm going to show you guys all the scripting as well. I'll leave models and plugins that I've used in the description down below. I will also be showing you guys how to make a live leaderboard rebirth system. We're also going to be making the owner and admin GUI where you could give people money, take away people's money, custom admin, all that good stuff. So besides like the military tycoon here, and I think if you scroll down a little bit, there's a navy tycoon somewhere and a army tycoon, military war. There's only 3 to 4, warfare tycoons that I've seen on this page when I actually, was looking for tycoons like that. So next up, what I did was you come to create. For you guys, it's going to be different, but since I've already created one, you guys are going to go ahead and click create new experience. It's going to open you up to a new game, and I'm going to walk you guys through the steps on what you want to do. This is the map which you guys will see in the time lapse in the future that we actually just built. But when you're in, you'll have a blank base plate like this. So you'll see, this is basically what you're gonna see. You're gonna want to go to like a published game, and that's where a lot of the what do you want to call it? A lot of the thinking, I guess, would come in, because you'll have to do a lot like here. So Roblox is emoji friendly. We all know that. We've seen people use emojis before. You don't have to, but if you want a better outcome, you want to have some kind of emoji that relates to your tycoon. So in this instance, I put a parachute next to the tycoon at the end, and I put new in brackets in front of warfare tycoon. Now, if you want, you can put a description. I just kept it pretty basic and simple. Made warfare tycoon in capitals, just to emphasize that that's what this tycoon is. It's basically a warfare, PvP. Build up your tycoon to be the strongest. Check out the in-game store for dev products that can assist you on the way to becoming the strongest. Created, and then obviously credits. I haven't really put too much thought or work into the description. Obviously, when we're closer to a release, I'll make it more like eye-opening, I guess. The genre, you have a bunch of different genres here, but you also want to put in a genre. For me, it's going to be military, because it's going to be a PvP warfare tycoon. And then you're going to just want to save it. We're also going to be making GFX for it, but this will all be in a later video. Access, you could sell access to it if you want. Me personally, I'm not going to. Maximum visitor count. We're going to do, this is important because this is how many people are going to be in one server. So however many people you have is going to be how many tycoons you're going to have. So depending on what you have in your tycoon, how many droppers, how many weapons, how many vehicles, all that stuff, you want to really think about that. So for this particular example, I think 6 is a solid number. And you want to, it doesn't matter what you pick here. Roblox will fill your server to optimize best social experience. Blah blah blah. Access this to everyone. You could allow private servers if you want. I'm just gonna leave that as is. Save that. Is it gonna bring me back? It is. Okay, let's go back. Configure this place. Okay, so access permissions, experience genre, gear types. You don't need to mark any of this. Do not mark this. Version history, developer, experiences. You can save that. Okay, so once you have an idea of what you want to do and what your tycoon is going to be based off of, you want to then play. You want to go back to the tycoon page. So search up tycoons, we'll go to experiences. You want to play a couple of the tycoons that are revolving around your idea. So if you're doing like a superhero tycoon, maybe you want to check out God Tycoon. Maybe you want to check out Ultra Power Tycoon. Maybe you want to check out Super Villain Tycoon. Really like observe what kind of map those maps are, those games are. Because your map is also a big thing. Are you gonna have part map? Are you gonna have a part map? Are you gonna have a poly map? Are you gonna have a low poly? So it's everything you gotta take into consideration. I'm gonna stop talking right here. I'm gonna put the time lapse of the build right in to this new recording, I guess. Hopefully the audio is a lot better. And then I'll catch up with you guys afterwards.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon. It can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, it's the world honestly burning. That's all I'm learning, hope that we can make a turn and start reversing. All our minds, we put the work in, we got some work, man. I started to go. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Gotta get through this, life is a nuisance, tie up some loose ends. I try to be human, find a solution, my evolution. A place like this, it didn't exist, we made it like this. So you can go pick the bad or the good, got a glass halfway. I know, it's easier to hide than just to lay low. Not everyone in life has got a halo. I'm standing in the red inside a payphone, just wanna break, no. I'm not gonna give in, take a last shot, Michael J. Win. No, I'm not a robot, I'm in my own skin. Never get lost when thoughts pull you in. I miss the old you, we died with a purpose. All the energy around me felt nervous, scared I would pop off fast to the surface. Had to cut it off before you made me worthless. Torn apart, I've been torn and scarred. I had a given art, but now I'm thinking smart. I'm keeping up my guard, I'm hiding every card. A royal flush of love, you never know what's hard. With a back to the mat, gonna see where I'm at. I'ma fight like I'm mad, I'ma be something that they can never be me. Nice try, but they'll see I achieve everything while they stay salty. I started to go, gotta get through. I started to go, gotta get through. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that.
Alright, we're back. Another thing I also covered in my video was the game settings. So game settings is very important because this is how your game is going to run. So we don't need to worry about the badges right now. We will have badges in the future, but that will be in the future episodes. Developer products will also have that, but like I said, future episodes. Security, I went ahead and enabled all of these Localization, you don't really need to worry about that. Avatar is basically probably one of the most important things that you gotta kind of make a decision with, because if you have R15 as your avatar type, right, you have to make sure your entire tycoon game in that case is R15 compatible, meaning R15 compatible weapons, R15 compatible cars, although I don't think it matters. You have to whatchamacallit, me personally, I like R6. I hate R15 with a passion. Y'all could agree to disagree with me on that. I like R6. You could say it looks blocky, I don't care. I like R6. That's how. So for my game, it's gonna be R6. Everything else is the exact same. For the world, I modified the jump power to 50. I think the default is 100. But everything else is the exact same. Another thing that I've also added was we could delete that. If we go into here, server script service, I added a script called max zoom distance, and I added this little script right here. Basically what this is doing is this is connecting to the player when the player joins, and it's setting their max zoom distance. So basically I'll play the game and show you, but basically when you join the game and you zoom out, typically you're able to zoom out fairly far, right? Well, I don't want that. So this is the max zoom distance that a player can zoom out, and everything else is basically the same, but you won't be able to zoom out that far. Another thing, shift lock. Me personally, I'm going to leave shift lock enabled. But if you don't want shift lock enabled, come over here to Explorer, hover over the starter player, and then down here you'll see controls, enable mouse lock option. Just click that and you won't be able to, I don't think it will save. Yeah, so we gotta stop. We'll go back in the starter player, we'll turn that off, and then we'll play. So now when you play and test your game and you don't want shift lock on, you won't be able to have shift lock on because you disabled it. But for me personally, I'm going to keep it on because I want shift lock. Dev touch movement mode, computer movement mode, user choice, of course. You can adjust the walk speed, slope angle. I don't really touch any of this stuff. This stuff is good how it is. But that's pretty much it for this video. I'm looking forward to episode 2 where we actually start the build of the tycoon. And I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comments. Any suggestions, leave it down in the comments. And I guess I'll see you guys in episode 2. Peace out.